White House busy on two fronts, normalizing relations with Cuba and also dealing with the North Korean hacking of Sony Entertainment. And joining me this morning to talk about the fallout is our political analyst, Michael Yaki. Michael, let's start with North Korea.
Sure.
They have graciously agreed to invite the U.S. into an investigation into how this happened.
Right. Well, it's interesting because we've asked China to see if they would help us with that. And one of the reasons is that a lot of the North Korean internet runs through China. But I actually think there's another reason behind that. North Korea has had pretty limited success in doing these kinds of hacks in South Korea, and they've been very primitive. The one for Sony was much more sophisticated, much more, I would say, targeted, and had a level of detail and ability that really is beyond what the North Koreans have been showing. And one of the questions going on right now is whether or not the ask to China is really an ask of, how much were you involved in this? Because there was, the way this was carried out was very sophisticated. And what's really interesting about this is that there's everyone, you hear all the talk shows talking about the Chilean effect on Sony, what have you. This is really just plain old-fashioned corporate blackmail played out on a world stage with a state actor involved. But no one should make any mistake. This was a decision by Sony on business principles, not really whether or not the movie was going to be shown or not. This was about how many more of those emails are going to come out.
Well, in a very odd sense as well. This is more publicity that this film, The Interview, could ever have dreamed of gotten.
Well, I think that Sony is now realizing if they were to release online, it would go viral really fast and would probably make them a lot of money if they were to stream or what have you. And I think that you have, one of the interesting things that came about from this is that Sony seemed to imply at one point that they had consulted with the Obama administration about this, and the Obama, of course, President Obama in his press conference the other day said, hey, if they'd come to me, I would have said, you know, don't give in, release the movie anyway. So, you know, you have a very interesting situation here, and we'll just have to see how it develops. But certainly nothing out of the ordinary in terms of corporate blackmail being used in these kind of ways.
What do you think about the president injecting himself into this?
Well, I think he had to do it because North Korea injected itself into something that was essentially a very public dispute, and America, the United States, couldn't just sort of let it go by. The idea that a state-sponsored act of essentially cyber terrorism could go unanswered. So I think he had to basically say, we would have stood up for you, Sony. We would stand up for these principles, and we'll figure out some way to deal with it, whether it's putting them on the terrorism watch list, which really wouldn't do all that much.
Certainly talking about it right now. Let's turn our attention now to the other big story of the week, and that is normalization of relations between the U.S. and Cuba. This 50-year freeze is now beginning to thaw. I think
it's interesting. It's significant. This is another example of when you're a president in your last quarter, the fourth quarter. I think the president said, what can you focus on? You can do foreign policy. You know, you may not be able to get anything with the Congress, and he may not be able to get the trade embargo lifted through this Congress, but he can start the process of normalizing relations, deal with travel restrictions, put up an American embassy, and I think that if you're a San Francisco Giants fan, maybe you get better access to Cuban baseball players. So,
what impact is this going to have on Russia?
Not really much at all. I think that the idea that Cuba being the Russian proxy is pretty much gone, and the Russian economy right now is in such a danger. The idea of them being able to support other countries is becoming less and less of a reality. Here, I think you have a situation where Cuba, you know, is the last years of the Castro regime. You have a whole new younger group of people. You can see that both in Miami and in Cuba, that these are the two populations, the younger wave of Cubans and Cuban Americans, they're going to really change the way the relationship between Cuba and America develops in the next 10 years.
In the time we have left, there's a real discussion going on right now in Washington about normalizing relations with a country that has such a poor human rights record.
Well, I would say that we have that with a lot of other countries right now. There are many countries with whom we have ambassadors, with whom we have trade. This is nothing out of the ordinary, and in fact, I would say that the Cuba situation is one that just has been sticking out like a sore thumb. It's been bound to be dealt with sooner or later, and I'm glad the president did it sooner.
And one last thing, Jeb Bush entering, or at least making noise about entering the race.
And in fact, the noise that he made on Facebook kind of got drowned out by, by this noise, and his in-state challenger, Marco Rubio, finally got a platform with which to say something about it by going on and on about the president. Yeah, timing is everything in politics, isn't it? Absolutely. All right, Michael, thank you. Happy holidays. Happy holidays to you, too. We'll be right back.